Ta-da! Bad Girl Jello. Spunky, breezy, brilliant. Bad Girl. It's story time. So, I don't know if you guys have had some neighbors who kind of you did not just get their behavior. Okay, let me explain my story and then maybe you guys will get to tell me if you understand what I mean. So, where I live, yeah, in this house right now, we had a creepy neighbor. So, this neighbor, they were a couple and then they had one kid, a boy. This couple were like on their, let's say, early 40s. Yes, something of that sort. And then the kid seemed like it's either he just finished high school or he should be joining his college. Funny thing, this kid never got out of the house. He never got out. We always wondered, what's up? What's going on with this neighbor? The kid never got out of the house, and then the mom was the one who was washing clothes for the kid. And I told you he seemed like, if he's not 18, he's 19, 20. Yeah. His mom would wash his clothes for him, and then he had like only two clothes, because it's just the same clothes he would wear all the time, which means you'll just see him once in a blue moon, and when you see him, he'll have those clothes on, and then when you see him next, he'll still have those clothes on. So, and then he wasn't even going to school. We waited and waited. Okay, those people who had finished high school joined college. He did not. Another year came. He did not. Okay. And then let's talk about this woman now. This woman, she was light skinned. She was like a housewife. She didn't have a job. Mostly, she stayed in the house. She liked cleaning a lot. She washed clothes daily. Okay, I can't do that, but okay. Yeah, and she was very into people's business. Like, there was this one time I had put my shoes out to dry, and then she was like, you don't put shoes like this, you put them like this so that they can dry well. And I'm like, I know what I'm doing. That's why I've put them like that. Anyway, my point is, she was always into people's business. Except you never knew her business. Now, this woman actually, she usually changed hairstyles like after every 1 to 2 weeks. She had a new hairstyle. She liked to look pretty. Yeah. And then, now let's talk about the husband. You get how this couple, their kid, I don't know, this neighbor was just creepy. So, the husband was the one who was working. He was the breadwinner. Usually woke up every day early and he would put on a suit. So I assumed he had a, white collar job. He used to go out every morning and then take a matatu to work and come back again in the evening at around 7 to 8. Yeah, that was his routine all the time. And then I don't know what happened. Maybe they didn't have the money to pay rent. They were just weird. So one time, it was at night, I just saw things packed in boxes, and then they were moved to the road, and I think Ama 3 picked them. And the following morning, we woke up, they were not there. Yeah, this creepy neighbor just disappeared. And I think the landlord said they had not paid even the money. I don't understand. They just, I guess, technically, I think they packed their things in that night and transported them to their new house. And then very early in the morning, first thing in the morning, they left. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what you guys think, but they were just creepy. I don't know. They just left, and then they came here just out of the blue. And the way the woman was behaving, she was not behaving like they were going to move anytime soon. She was cleaning the house really, really, really well. She was a really good housewife, but she seemed like a lazy woman. She couldn't do any job. And I was concerned about the kid because he was not going to school, and he usually just spent his whole day in the house and never talked to anyone. They went before I could even talk to that kid. I never talked to him. And the husband was obviously not around during the day, so no one could ever get to talk to the husband. So you could only talk to the wife, and the wife was ever in everybody's business. She was like as if she was just Miss Perfect, and no one actually knew what was up with, you know, her in the family. Okay. Technically, that was my observation, and they're so creepy. I wish I could have just gotten to know, you know, a little bit about them, but I never got to know about them because they disappeared. They were that creepy. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for listening to me. Let's meet again for another story time. Bye bye.